luck, fellas.
Thanks, man. Oh, thanks.
Good luck, boys.
Trickier to like read the ball with some of these leaves on the back, like on the mound.
I want you!
I can get this. You want me to do this?
might switch the other way. We're good.
How long, Anthony?
We got 1 hour. Just kidding.
Get it done quick.
Amazing match point. What athleticism.
And there you have it, your APTA national champions.
Best match of the year.
Brilliant shot.
Incredible stuff. And it's sitting up and he's right there.
Hello and welcome to the 2022-23 APTA Tour. We are live from the Medinah Country Club in Medinah, Illinois, bringing you the Medinah Cup, which is the second stop on the 22-23 APTA Tour. Sponsored by the APTA membership, the APTA national sponsor Paddle Pro and Fusion. I'd also like to mention our local sponsors, Monaco Mechanical, CDM Software, Jimmy John's, RT Nelson and Associates, Two Hound Red Brewing Company, Jim Nasty Gymnastics, Thornburg Investments, TH Suite, Sport Court Midwest. I'm Mike Raleigh, along with Anthony McPherson, bringing you the men's semifinal, the second men's semifinal of the night. Anthony, how about giving us who we're going to be watching tonight?
All right, so on the far side tonight, we've got Rusty Seams, or Will Komar, and Madik Chervinsky. And on our side, we've got Tyler Frazier and Adam Morgan.
Wow, well done. Well, let's take, I can speak from taking a peek at the draw. Adam and Tyler Frazier have lost a total of 2 games in their first 3 or 4 matches. So they have not they haven't been pushed yet.
I would say that would be a fact.
And Chervinsky and Komar, though, in their last, in the quarterfinal match, it went the distance to his 3rd set tiebreaker. They fought off, I believe, 2 match points against Ong and Danny Hirsch, right? It was a fantastic match, and they quite honestly finished about 30 minutes ago, and that's why we're a little bit delayed here. But we're ready to rock. Our chair umpire for tonight's match is Matt Rowley. No relation to Mike Rowley, but we kind of look alike. 2 handsome men here. Love paddle, but we're in for a great match. The format here will be 2 out of 3 sets, regular scoring, tiebreaker at 6-all, and it looks like we're ready to go.
All right, let's do it.
Look like Komar to serve. No, stand corrected. Chervinsky to serve. Love all. Anthony, what do you think our fans at home should look for? What do we think here?
I think you're going to look for 0 errors made by Adam Morgan, and I think you're going to see Tyler Frazier maybe take a little more risk for the reward here, knowing that he's got a rock and Adam. I think on the other side you have Will Komar, who quite honestly, is pretty close version of a Tyler Frazier. And Marek Chervinsky, who is just racket skills are off the charts.
Yeah, I think they. I mean, there's going to be a lot of offense. I think out of the spin doctors we'll see probably a little bit more regular spin off of Will's paddle and Tyler Frazier's. I mean, it's an interesting matchup because Will and Adam Morgan were longtime partners, and I think they were roommates in college, best friends growing up. So we've always got that somewhat of a sibling rivalry.
Absolutely, yeah. Back in their days at Gustavus Adolphus.
And I think you look at Modek, and there's no sweat in his. He does not flinch on just about any ball, and it's the ball can be rocketed at him, and he's as cool as the other side of the pillow, as they say.
I would say it's that is for sure. That is for sure.
Gonna love 30 here for Frazier and Morgan.
Smart play.
I have to say, I'm very impressed. This is the first time I've been out to Medinah. I love the facility. Love the. I mean, this is a great place. It seems like your membership is very supportive of the tournament.
Very. Yeah. I mean, nothing but support, nothing but excitement. We've got volunteers, a ton of volunteers. Everybody is really jumping at the opportunity. So it's been really nice to have that support, especially by the membership.
Yeah, and so I forgot to mention that that you are the host professional here at Medinah. How long have you guys had? This is your 5th year?
This is we're in our 6th year.
6th year.
Yeah, 2017 is when I was hired here for director of racket sports, and it has only grown.
It's nice to see the growth of not only in Chicago but the expansion westward.
Absolutely, the Southwest League has really grown, and really allowed for more clubs to participate. It's been great. Modek riding the side screen there, bringing the offense.
I mean, that's just the first time I think they've ever fought over that ball. But these guys,
Uncharacteristic.
I know they seem to read each other's mind. I think they've had a lot of great success over the past couple of years, but they seem to flow like fine wine together. I love to watch Tyler. I think he's a very dynamic player too. He's constantly working his putting the pressure in the backcourt, kind of with that little bit of either a blitz or a fake blitz.
Yes, definitely pinching that baseline, and he's got the confidence off of both sides. But obviously that backhand is a big weapon.
Back to 30 all in the first game.
Going a bit aggressive towards that nick there. I think Modek is feeling good on the serve.
It almost is the only way to stop guys from just tattooing their service return. Yeah, you didn't get to watch much of the semifinal that Modek and Colmar played, but it was, I think, just under 3 hours. It was, I mean, they had one point that seemed to last 120 hits. It was.
Yeah, that's a great
there it
serve.
is. You called it.
Great serve.
Same guy. Same guy. that backhand you were talking about, Anthony. I hope we see from Chervinsky. He's got a pretty sweet one-handed backhand that you don't see much. But when he brings it out, oh,
He's making it. Nice.
and just like that, we right back to neutral.
Well, I like it. A little switch in the backcourt.
Oh, that's a good look. Slight overhit, but the right ball. Add out, break point. Feels like we played 13 games already.
Did he miss that?
He must have. I blinked and it was over.
Yep.
Well, I think, Anthony, if the other semifinal has been finished, Compton and McInerney beat Baxter and Lewis 6-2, 6-2. I think we'll be live streaming the finals tomorrow at 9:30, I believe.
Yes, that's
Chicago
correct.
time.
Yep, 9:30 Chicago time.
Just missed. You know, our 22-23 APTA tour is comprised of, I think, 13 tournaments this year, of which they're live streaming 12 of them. That poor Baker's dozen, that poor 13th. I don't know who that is, but they're kind of getting left out. But they've got 4 Grand Prix. Got a little discussion going on here. Their eyes are better than mine. But we've got 4 Grand Prix this year. Chicago Charities is coming up in just a couple weeks. Detroit, December 10th and 12th. Boston Open, 28th and 29th of January. And then Short Hills, the 11th and 12th, which has always been historically a fantastic tournament. And then, of course, we are back in Chi-Town for the Nationals, the second weekend of March. And I would be remiss to not talk about the team nationals that we host at Exmoor Country Club, which is the Everyman's tournament, where you get a team of 6 to 8 guys of similar PTIs, and it's a great weekend of paddle.
Yeah, lots of competitive matches, right?
Good party, yeah, good party Saturday night. And we had last year it was out in New Jersey, I believe, the men's, and then the ladies were in at Exmoor. We had over 280 women. They were going to flip-flop it, and they go out next year. They'll go out east, and we'll bring the men back home here.
Okay.
Good, clean fun. It's like a golf trip for paddle players. And it is open to every level. I mean, we had, like some Series 12 to 16 ladies playing in it last year. So all those people listening at home, get your team, sign up early.
How do they submit it, Mike?
It'll go live on the APTA website.
Okay. All right, we'll see here. Tyler's been pretty aggressive on his serve, especially on the deuce side.
I mean, that almost bounced out. And I mean, what's his target when he's hitting that? I Is he looking to hit the neck?
I think he's looking to hit the nick 100%, hoping that it just rides that side screen and shoots out. And like you said, just to try to neutralize that offense, because the return to serve is such a weapon in this sport. It's not like tennis where the serve is the weapon. A lot of breaks of serves.
Now remember, years ago they did a statistic, and I think that it was prior to the kind of the spike in offense and athleticism in the game. That the average, I think, for hold of serve was 52% in the men's game and 55% in the ladies' game, and I think they took like from the quarterfinals on and some of the major tournaments and kind of went through. And there we go. Speaking of which, we just had our second break in as many games.
Yep.
1-1.
1-1. We have Will Colmar serving here. We'll see. What'd you call him earlier? The spin doctor. I like that.
There's kind of two of them,
Yeah, they are two of them.
Tyler makes that ball rotate.
Look like an egg.
Yeah, it's
little oblong in the air.
Oh, that's a good eye from Tyler Frazier. About 15.
Sorry, Monty.
Here Will apologize for his unforced error. Kind of overcooked that ball. And I think you had talked about Adam and Will Colmar and Adam Morgan playing at Gustavus Adolphus. Matek Chervinsky played tennis at Illinois.
Yep.
And I think Tyler Frazier played at Western Kentucky. Is that right?
I think you're right. I think that's what I did here.
And we've got 3 of 4 the players right now. Actually, all 4 players are either current or former teaching pros, teaching the game. Will Colmar is the pro at North Shore Country Club, Glenview, Illinois. And Adam Morgan is at Birchwood Club in Highland Park. And then Tyler Frazier is at Camargo Club in Cincinnati. And I think Matek is teaching right now, but just a little bit part-time at Life Sport in Lincolnshire.
Lincolnshire, yep.
Yeah, with Ben McKnight. No, Ben, sorry, not Ben McKnight. With Ben Englishman.
Ben Ashford.
Ben, thank you.
Yep,
I had a senior moment there.
The Englishman.
The Englishman.
We can talk about it too, Mike. We were talking about how Tyler and Matek were going aggressive at that nick with, serving from overhand. And we've got Adam, who's super consistent with his roller.
And what's he hoping to get out of that roller? I mean,
You know,
you see it happening more and more.
More and more, I think one, it's less taxing on your body over however many matches. But the main reason is the contact points for the forehand or backhand weapon is a lot lower, and they've got to hit up on that ball. A little bit easier to handle that first volley without it, coming from a high contact point down at your feet.
That's a good point. Yeah, I just, I think the other thing that's coming into the game too, and I talked with it, Mike Morrison and I in the previous match we did. We were talking about the transition game and how players are so free and they move freely from baseline to net and net to baseline without, and you'll see it happen almost on a point-by-point basis out here, where they know that they have a better chance of letting a ball go through and rather than trying to volley it.
Absolutely.
30 love here for Morgan.
And even more common when it's 75 degrees outside.
Oh, that was a great get.
I mean, Adam really had to counter that spin coming at his body there.
And I think one thing that the viewers at home don't really understand too is the spin not only reacts differently off the deck and off the screens, but if they're taking that ball off the paddle, you'll see some of these errors where they'll miss a lob, usually from to the hitter's left, and that is all the spin taking off and jumping off of the paddle.
Yes.
So I think the lobbers are actually playing the spin and lobbing more down the line or to their right because the spin is going to move it to the hitter's left.
And then add a lefty in there.
Yeah.
And countering both of those spins, it takes a lot of skill. That's a good move. Oh, it's right there with that down up overhead. It's a good look.
I don't think he needs it quite that much pace. He's a little.
He would agree with you.
Yeah. See, there's a case right there. Adam. Wow. I missed that. I had some right in front of me. I missed.
A little seam in the window here. I'm gonna say I missed it too. I could not see it.
Must have been that.
We'll see here if Modic maybe gets a little lower on this return. Adam's ball is staying so low. Nice. Great half volley.
That's a good shot. Is that the first fist bump? Can you give me a counter here?
Get the
Coach
count.
McClure?
Get the count going.
First one.
I'm interested to see. I feel like over the years of playing paddle, the half volley is used a lot more. I think personally a little easier to control somebody's big drive, staying still, getting balanced.
You're much more talented than I am.
I don't think so, Mike.
Guys, there's no way a half volley. But I think to our going back to our discussion where the players are a little bit more comfortable playing in an off position. If it's not right where they can half volley it with control, they let it go through. And,
yes. And there it is. Smart play. Way to mix the spin and the speed. Mike, what do you think about change of pace and spin in paddle? I mean, it's so key, don't you think?
Oh, I think, if you have one overhead at the same spot but change your spin, your speed, you've got more than one overhead, so you're never letting a player kind of get into a groove.
Right.
And I think that it is too much.
Oh, man.
I think Will, in his semifinal match, I happened to see him hit 3 to 4 balls either behind his back, between his legs, and to watch Will play, it's never a dull moment.
It is a treat.
Yeah,
it is a treat. And I would say even in that situation, though, that wasn't even showboating.
No,
I think that was, he had to go.
Maybe we could call Will like prime time or something like that.
Absolutely. Little Deion Sanders, I like that.
I heard he's called Coach Prime now. That's his name. They call him Coach Prime.
I would take that. Nice read by Will. Oh, that was good. Nice shot. Wow. I thought Will made a great move there.
Frazier and Morgan are up 3-1. Love 30.
Okay, Modic slowing it down there, changing some targets.
great example of Will knowing that the chances of him being able to execute a good controlled volley in that situation are slim and none. So lets it go back to the back screen and then is able to drive that ball and win the point off the drive.
Yes, especially with having Adam's partner Tyler blitzing, in, putting that pressure. Maybe take your eyes off the ball just a little bit.
Wow, that
Great
was
ball.
a fantastic slash.
Slasher.
Double break point. And watching,
Ooh.
Razzle dazzle.
Switching back here in the backcourt, I like it. Getting back to their comfort spots.
And I think you'll see too that there are times where an overhead is almost engaging to try to get potentially someone like that hard overhead into the corner, trying to force movement, but also sometimes an engagement where they start to drive. Wow, there's the break. Tyler showing his quick.
Well, all four of these players volley so well that
they do a nice job. For over 20 years, Paddle Pro has been recognized as an industry leader in platform tennis. The knowledge, expert advice, vast inventory, and ultimate customer service will help any player find the perfect equipment to take your game to the next level. Paddle Pro is the only website to carry all platform tennis brands. For more information, go to paddlepro.com. All right. 4 serving 1. I think Will would like that one back. And both players retreating off the net.
Wow. Look at that court coverage.
That's he went from corner to corner. Two Nick serves in a row. That was a little long. $15-30, 4 serving 1. That was all, I think, due to the pressure that Tyler is putting on, and Madik is taking his eye off the ball and worried now about not only volleying but also keeping it away from Tyler Frazier.
Yes, softening it, try to keep it low. Having Tyler run at you, that's really tough. Wow.
That is quite the service game. 3 basically unreturned, 2 unreturnable serves.
It's tough as the returner because you're trying to do the percentage, right?
You got a little light issue. Are those on timers?
I'll be right back.
Got a technical issue. Anthony, being the consummate professional here at Medinah, is going out to take care of it. I'm flying solo here for a little bit. Not the first time I've ever talked to myself. Won't be the last. The funniest guy I know with the best jokes. So he's back.
All right.
Hey, Johnny Fire Truck.
Is that court on live stream?
We tired, little man?
Got Will talking to his young fans out there. 1 serving 5.
1-5.
See Modic trying to get his feet activated. Pump a little energy into this.
Wow.
Let Cord serve, and Adam hits an incredible return.
Nice reset there. Get back in position.
You know, and I think going right into that reset, you look at, you know, from a coach's perspective, and we're not all lucky enough to work with, you know, elite players like this.
Right.
But for the average player watching this, what can you take from watching this match? I mean, unfortunately, most of the people that we teach will not be able to spin the ball like a Tyler Frazier or, you know, rip a two-hander like Will Colmar. But what can they do?
Sure.
Just like these top players.
Sure. I think simple things. Well, not that. That was
A
incredible.
little razzle-dazzle.
Yep. But I think one is every point, you know, regardless. Oh my gosh, that's.
I got to give that a standing ovation. Oh, that was fantastic. I mean, for one, how about we'll go right into that with a backhand volley?
I mean,
you
backhand
knew it was
volley.
coming. Boom, there's one.
Yeah,
What else you got?
no better way to protect yourself than with that backhand volley, right?
Yeah.
I think too, just the percentages are in your favor. You aim for the middle of the court. Super important, risk versus reward. And I think we could all agree that 90-something% of points end in somebody making an error.
That's true. We're at love 30. Wow. And I think too, you look at it and you say, wow, there's just a boatload of. Oh, watch this serve. Oh, he missed it.
Missed it.
That is game and first set to Frazier and Morgan. They won 6-1 in the first set. Oh, and now a word from our sponsors.
In today's global supply chain, international air and sea freight forwarding companies utilize CDM software solutions to generate documentation, complete customs filings, and track shipments from pickup at origin to delivery at the ultimate destination.
Energy companies use CDM software solutions to track iron and tool utilization in the oil field.
CDM Software Solutions software products meets the demands of a global economy.
And we're back for the second set. I'm Mike Rowley, alongside here Anthony McPherson from the beautiful Medinah Country Club. What do they have, 14 golf courses here? How many do they have?
A lot of land, lot of land.
But,
three 18-hole golf courses, all beautifully kept and a pleasure to play. I get to play a few of them a few times a year. And
thanks for that invite.
Yeah.
I ain't too proud to brag. All right, second set. Wow, that was a good spot. And, you know, when you see these guys miss a volley, it's usually because the drive has been put in a very difficult position for them. Like there, Tyler kind of got crossed over.
But going back to your question earlier, I mean, that drive was just hit to such a great spot, you know, kind of between that hip and your right shoulder for a righty.
The chicken wing.
Yep. And I think that's something that a lot of these higher level players, but also, you know, players new to the sport is, you know, once you gain that consistency of making lobs and drives and volleys, it's having more intent with your shots.
You know, and I think another thing is you look at all of the great offense and spin, but you watch them play the screens, and you know, the preparation and footwork are probably two of the biggest things that you see these guys do so well, and it almost is underappreciated because they make it look so easy.
Oh, they make it look like they're not moving at all.
Yeah, but you watch like an Adam Morgan, and I get tired just watching him play because he never stops.
Never. Yeah, that's just such a good decision by Adam.
I think they're constantly, Adam and Morgan and Frazier put a lot of pressure on you as a team that, you know, as a, you know, driver, do I have to hit a better drive? And I don't know the answer, but boy, you know, I've just kind of watching the last two matches, the number of balls that they are getting for free just because they volley so well. I mean, like, there's a great example of, I mean, you know, that wasn't a drive, but everything they've thrown at them, it's kind of coming back.
That's right. Very deflating.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Just missed. Wish we had spot shot. But Will's body language, I don't know if he agreed with that call. Ooh, okay. 40-30. Frazier Morgan. Just missed. You know, I think another thing for the average player too is, like, when they're driving those balls, they're not driving to hit a winner, right?
They're setting it up.
I mean, they're okay. We got Colmar to miss a volley, and it really is more about kind of testing the volleyer's ability to keep a heavy ball, hit with pace, keep it in play.
That's right. That's right. I think about 15 years ago, Mike, you taught me that.
Did I?
On the paddle court.
Wow, okay, good to hear.
Find their paddle, I think is what you said. Find their paddle. Stop trying to hit winners, Anthony.
Yeah, hit Adam, threw him. Everybody gets it eventually.
I'm still working on that.
I think we all are. That half volley you were talking about.
Yeah. Oh, it's incredible. All right, another transition here.
Oh, that's dangerous. One thing I would say that we don't want to have a lot of our students doing is hanging back and hitting shoestring volleys like Will Colmar just made. You know, that's you're not going to make a career in Series 12 making those.
All right, Modek taking over a little.
So I like that drop shot to kind of get Tyler engaged, but under, you know, Modek's, it's kind of under Modek's control.
Right, right.
He's got position.
And I think the important part of that drop is he wasn't trying to hit a winner on it.
No, he's just forcing Tyler to make a play, right?
That's right, and didn't change direction. Didn't change direction on keeping that ball in front of him.
We had, I think there's a discussion over the call, or the score. I think it's love 30. We had Adam miss a drive long.
They don't even know what the score is.
Adam misses, I think it's 30 love. It's because they haven't missed enough to. First drive, I think that Adams missed. 30-15. Lovely, friendly banner.
Look at that, even letting lobs drop. Not worth hitting the overhead from back there.
It's another great lesson. I mean, in a warm weather paddle too, it's tough to even keep those drives in. And I think that's even more important for the drivers to find a paddle in warmer weather. A couple of reasons: they're more likely to volley it, but they're also, they got to get out of the way if it is going long. They got to make that decision. Wow,
Great.
Will Colmar just pulled the Tyler Frazier on Tyler Frazier. That's fun. Will's being a little hard on himself, calling it world class bad. Swinging volley missed wide. Another break point here for Frazier Morgan. Give up 2-love.
Oh, look at that, just grab the screen. I like that, using that side screen, open up the corner, and attacking that back screen. I think that's the third error by Adam.
Better check his temperature.
Yep. Testing out that screen drive there.
Would like to see Colmar here capitalize on a couple loose points, because they haven't seen many loose points from Frazier or Morgan. What a volley. Back to deuce.
We'll see what Tyler goes for here.
He hasn't been attacking this serve that much. Having said that, kiss of death. What do they call that? The announcer's curse?
Right,
Yep.
right. Well, at least you took the chance. I said, well,
Yeah.
let's see what's going to happen here.
2-love, Frazier and Morgan. Second set after winning the first 6-1. Oh boy, that is
I mean, what a great move to even be there, but to make that volley is...
yeah, you got to hit a 10 out of 10, I think. And I mean, he's got some points and he's got some score to play with a little bit. You know, and I think I question what is the next step for an Adam Morgan and Tyler Frazier to really. I mean, last year they were on the cusp. I think that they get to in the Nationals. They were to the quarter. I should have done my homework, but you know, they had some really good showings on the big stage, and I watched it on live streaming, and I just can't remember if it was the quarters or. But you know, what's the next? How did they really become a force at the highest level? I mean, I think they were ranked 6th in the country last year, but the difference between 6th and 2nd.
Right.
What is that? I mean, I kind of look at it and like, oh, well, what does it mean?
I would say it's certainly not ability.
Yeah, more upstairs.
Probably.
Kind of.
More upstairs. I think also, to have a good tournament, I think, some things, not saying that luck is involved, but you do have to have a few things go your way to win a big national event.
Yeah, and I think I watched, again, I don't know which, it was one of the Grand Prix or Nationals, and Tyler Frazier was kind of, I think they were playing Johan, and the way that he moved on the court, it was almost like he was Johanning Johan, and it was fun to watch. I mean, I love to watch Johan play. He's just so smooth and dynamic.
Smooth, dynamic, deliberate. I mean, it is, along with some really fun shots.
Yeah.
There's that one-hander you talked about.
Oh, I missed it. It was in the post. I couldn't see it.
So Modic's getting a little more active over there. He's cheating over towards that side screen, looking to maybe cut off some of those screens, but also bring some offense.
Was it a fist bump or just a come on? I missed it. Did we have another? Was it a fist bump? That's only 2. This is interesting. Maybe he's
pretty mellow today.
It's I don't know if it's a score-based thing. The tighter the match, the more fist bumps come out. Or he knows that I'm sitting in the chair and I'd be kind of busting his chops. All right, we're at 3-love. Frazier and Morgan. This is kind of the moment. And I would expect here that we see some of Chervinsky and Colmar's best.
He's got it.
What a get.
Look how casual Will is playing this here.
Yeah, and it's maybe he's quaking inside, but he's as cool as a cucumber on.
Will Colmar does not have fear,
And you should see him. I mean, the guy is an athlete. You should see him hit a golf ball. He hits it like
probably a ton.
600 yards.
I'd like to see him at the NFL Combine.
And there's no fear in it either. He just like unloads on it. Oh, what a get.
Just really.
So they've won this point twice, and it's still going on. You realize that?
There's another one, another great cover. Adams moving in the backcourt great right now. Tyler's
when
defending.
hasn't he?
That is true.
I mean, I'd argue that they've won Chervinsky's won this point 3 times already, and it's still going on.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, that is a fantastic drive. And, a little bit loose with Will's positioning of that overhead.
that's the difficult part here with it being so warm. You try to go behind somebody, ball just comes back
just
out.
Pops up.
Yep. Nice head volley. He controls that so well.
Did you check the height of the nets today before the tournament?
We did.
You
We
did?
did.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because that ball clipped the tape.
Yep.
Oh, it's definitely not as high. If Adam
Well,
Morgan misses it.
I think you bring up a good point. Maybe when it's 70 degrees or warmer, the net check should be, instead of 34 inches, maybe 38. What do you think?
I think so. That's, you know.
Make it a
What's
little
that
more
temperature?
Little
Yeah,
more
but
interesting.
at what point do you raise the level of the net?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I don't know.
60 degrees?
Maybe
50?
maybe 60. Yeah.
Okay.
What a
30
great-
all. This is kind of their Waterloo moment, I believe. Is that a phrase? Did I catch that from somewhere? Waterloo.
Waterloo. It sounded good.
It sounded good. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna go with it.
I'd
'cause-
stick with it.
Yeah. Shouldn't have said anything. Just roll.
Roll with it. I'd like
Yeah.
to hear it at least one more time in this set.
Game point.
And there you go. That super low preparation as he's running back to dig. Open
Oh,
paddle.
fantastic.
Nice. That's a great spot. Looking to set up some offense maybe. Lobbing to that Q4, trying to get him to swing it to Adam, but they're not doing it.
And I would blame that miss on that spin that Will Colmar put on the last ball. It just jumped off his paddle a little more. Here we go. 3 serving 1. You know, I always say, how do you eat an elephant? It's one bite at a time. That's kind of got to be their mentality. That's not one bite at a time.
That was
That was
the
not.
whole
That was
thing.
not. Yeah, he was going to fit that whole elephant right in there. But they got to chip away at this lead.
All right.
I shouldn't have said the whole elephant thing. I jinxed him.
There, you got it. You got it back, Mike. You got it back.
You know, how did he make that volley?
I don't know.
We're
Was
gonna
he
have to check the
cross-handed?
tape. Yeah, that was like a little long.
Came up out of his stance a little there.
40-15.
Played it out, ball. Will was a little bit on the crank tank, it looked like there on that one, and it got away with it. Crossed Tyler Frazier up on his volley and got him to miss, but
What are we at here? 40-30?
40-30, Frazier Morgan serving to go up 4-1, second set.
Gosh, there's almost no payoff to drive. Especially
Yeah,
with
but
their
then
swings.
how do you win a point?
That's. Oh, there
That
it
was
is.
big.
Well, he waited on the right one there. Ooh, the Safin, the Murat Safin backhand. I like that.
Wow.
Oh, there's another one.
Lob half volley.
The lob half out. We didn't even think of that one. So they get the net, and then is it an advantage?
Yeah. I would argue it's a 50-50 proposition.
It is. Wow. It's an advantage.
There, when you hit the Nick winner, yeah. When you hit the Nick winner, yeah, definitely.
Total payoff.
Deuce.
Nice close by Morgan.
Bennett, Morgan.
That's a great move. I think that, error was brought on by Tyler making that move and Modak having to change where he hit the return. For over 20 years, Paddle Pro has been recognized as an industry leader in platform tennis. The knowledge, expert advice, vast inventory, and ultimate customer service will help any player find the perfect equipment to take your game to the next level. Paddle Pro is the only website to carry all platform tennis brands. For more information, go to paddlepro.com. Will Colmar serving, down 6-1, 1-4, second set, love 15.
Trying to catch Adam sleeping there, but didn't get the nick. Oh, we got it there. Again, no payoff. Look at that.
I think it's one of the most frustrating things is when you can hit the nick and it comes out and your opponent drives it like it's a perfect setup for them and you lose the point.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you go from total control to just train wreck.
Look at that.
The spin that we talked about, kind of
that same target,
the
different
ball just
spin.
jumps, yeah, and then jumping off the paddle kind of slightly differently.
Are you kidding?
Oh!
What a get!
Oh!
What a get! I think Will really liked that.
Oh man!
Will loved that one.
I think he did.
Yeah.
The crowd went nuts.
Wow.
That was fantastic.
There's a little Pat Rafter-like there. Wow.
That was pretty solid too.
I mean, Tyler had to step up, take
that ball at shoulder high and Crunch City.
Crunch. There's another one. I like that, Mike. Waterloo, Crunch City. This is
30-40.
nice cover there by Mata. It's a
I tell
great
you,
move.
it is amazing having played just some league matches and for fun with Modak how, be like, okay, you just take anything you can get your hands on and oh, baby.
Yeah, Matic, even when you're on the deuce at the net, just
it
take
doesn't matter.
everything.
You just, any drive you go get, and I'll stand back here and look pretty.
look at that just routine preparation by Morgan. It's going to be nasty.
Oh, the Albuquerque. And he hit.
Does it count if it hits the official?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like. He was going for the Albuquerque, I think, there.
Stayed in. That walked the line there. That's a great ball.
Hit the seam.
Yeah, caught a little seamer. It's really one of the only fortunate things that's happened for them here.
They haven't, yeah. Oh, that was clean.
I wonder what that sounded like outside. That was
It's like a
compression.
shooting range,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, they had that yesterday. They had their last summer shoot here at Medinah, and we had the guns going off in the background of.
And they
of
do
all
it
our-
during the summer?
They do three. I think they do like 3 off-season shoots. Season doesn't start until November, but fun atmosphere yesterday for sure.
Great lob and a better blitz. Wow. You know, and I love Tyler's blitz there, but we got to give the props to Adam's lob. I mean, that
lob.
cross-court lob out of the deuce side is, for anybody paying attention at home, that should be your bread and butter. That you are.
What a get! What a
Oh
get!
my goodness! Didn't I tell you to expect some razzle dazzle here today?
Good cross.
Give me the cutter. Oh,
He's trying to stay high percentage here, Mike.
oh yes, you think? Behind the back, and the no-look volley. What do you
Look
got?
at
What's
that.
next?
What?
Oh boy,
Oh,
what a
my
what a
goodness.
point! Brings us 30-15. Frazier Morgan, 2 points from the match.
There might be 3% of people that can relate to what Will just did there.
3%, you think?
I don't know, maybe less. What
Yeah.
do you think?
Oh, or that. I mean, but I mean, it's both the. Oh, that was nice.
So I should follow that up with 100% of players can relate to the error.
Right,
After
right.
after.
Guilty as charged, right? 30 all.
He hasn't missed many.
No. You know, and I think the peaks and valleys of this game are huge, and whether you're up 6-1, 5-1, you know, trying to kind of stay the course and maintain that focus is so crucial, because it only takes 1 or 2 shots to flip the switch for that momentum. Oh,
We really gotten many teams to go our way or what? That would definitely be the difference maker in this one.
back to deuce.
All right, let's go.
know, the tournament's called the Medinah Cup. Is there an actual cup? Do you have it? Yeah.
Why did you ask that question, Mike?
Sorry, is this a sore subject?
I mean, there's a lot of cups
there's
here.
the cups,
I mean,
yeah.
there's a lot of cups being filled here today.
Okay, there we go.
We
Brings
chose
us to match point. Sorry, match
no,
point. Not
match
to interrupt
point.
you, but
no.
game, set, and match.
Wow. Well, all 4 players here.
Frazier and Morgan. Fantastic play by Frazier and Morgan. I mean, they have lost a total of, I think, 4 games through the semifinals. Finals will be on tomorrow, 9:30 sharp.
Central Time, yeah.
Central Time, Chicago time. On behalf of beautiful Medinah and all the staff here, Anthony McPherson, Mike Raleigh signing off. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
In today's global supply chain, international air and sea freight forwarding companies utilize CDM software solutions to generate documentation, complete customs filings, and track shipments from pickup at origin to delivery at the ultimate destination.
Energy companies use CDM software solutions to track iron and tool utilization in the oil field.
CDM Software Solutions software products meets the demands of a global economy.